So what is Genius Day?
A day to learn about what you want and do a project on it.
What is your project?
How to study electricity work.
Okay, how far are you into your project?
I've written the question and attempted to blow up some things.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay, Caitlin, what is your project?
Mine is Why Do We Have Emotions?
Okay, where are you at in finishing your project?
I am just starting, trying to find out why do we, and hopefully I find some more questions or answers.
Okay, what is your purpose for making this?
It'd be cool to find out like why do we have emotions, because why do we? No one really knows why, so it'd be quite cool to find out why.
How do you feel about your project?
I feel like it's going to be really good. I feel like once it's finished, people are going to enjoy it and come to my station and look at it.
Okay, how did you reach your project?
I've been thinking, why do we have emotions? And it's been in my mind for a while, so I thought, why not do it for a question? Because it'd be really cool.
Okay, can you rate your experience?
My experience with this, I would have to say like 1 to 5 to 2, because I'm not really a searching up person to like find out what it is, but it's quite cool to see if I can find out anything.
If you could do this again, would you want to change it in any way?
I would do other questions to find out, since I'm already looking up this question, but if I had to do the same question, I would kind of find out new answers, new questions.
Okay, thank you, Caitlin.
So what is your project?
I am doing my project on parasites, like worms, heartworms, whipworms, hookworms.
Okay. How far are you in your project?
Not very far.
Okay. What is your purpose for making this project?
Well, not to be weird or anything, my dog, he had roundworms, and I thought they were pretty cool, so I wanted to do this project.
Okay. So, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, what is your project?
My project is to see what people's reactions are when they taste my homemade gourmet burgers.
Okay. What is your purpose for making this? What is your purpose for making this?
I like to cook, and I'm really passionate about it, and I just thought maybe I could do something with cooking.
And where are you at in finishing your project?
I just got done stirring the batter, so I'm going to put it in the pan and let it cook, and hopefully it'll be done.
Okay, thank you.
What is your project?
I am working on can kinetic energy carry a marble through an obstacle course.
How did you reach your project?
I had this marble course and I was intrigued at how it worked, so I figured out that kinetic energy would be one of the ways to help it work.
What is your purpose for making this?
The purpose for making this is that when I'm older, I want to design a roller coaster.
So this is going to help you out? Okay, thank you.
Okay, what is your project?
My project is what materials can be used for a car and how will it affect the speed and weight.
How do you feel about your project?
Pretty good.
And where are you at in finishing your project?
Well, I just started with like a picture, so I'm gonna need a lot more time and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
So what's your project?
My project is information about the Bermuda Triangle and why it's so suspicious.
What is the purpose for this project?
To explain a lot about the Bermuda Triangle because it's so mysterious.
Can you rate your experience so far? Scale 1 to 10.
Well, I looked up in a world book about the Bermuda Triangle and it said that it's a really suspicious place and it gave me some information and stuff like that.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, so what is your project?
What happens when you don't add ingredients to cupcakes?
Why did you choose this project?
Because, well, my sister always forgets some ingredients, and I want to know if they'll taste bad or good.
Okay, so how far are you in your project?
Not very far.
Alright, thank you.
I found out what happens to cupcakes if you don't add oil to them. Like these, this one didn't turn out so well. Like they were like falling apart. And these have oil in them, but they're more moist than those. Okay, thank you.
So, how do you feel about your project?
I think I feel pretty good because when I asked people what their reaction was, they're like, "Oh, this is good stuff."
Alright, so, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your project and your experience?
I think I'd rate it about a 7 or 8 because I've had a lot of fun with baking it and making it, and like I did have a lot of fun because I like to bake.
So,
Thank you.
thank you. So, how far into your project are you now?
Pretty much done.
Okay, how do you feel about your project?
Pretty confident.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your experience today?
7.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Here's a picture of a woman that looks like that. In her intestines, there's a bunch of worms, which is really gross but cool. And right here, I tried to make a model of like how the worms carry their babies, which is kind of gross also. But right here is where it shows where the worms affect people and how it can hurt them or kill them. And here's all the symptoms of the worms, like where the symptoms of hookworms, weight loss, I think it's anemia, and bloody diarrhea.
Okay. Thank you, Angelique. Okay, so since last time we interviewed you, how far have you come in your project?
I pretty much did everything since your last interview.
Okay, and can you repeat what your project was?
My project is about the Bermuda Triangle and it's describing how it was formed and all.
Okay, thank you.
So, since we last talked, how far into your project have you gotten?
Well, I did all the the 3 materials that I wanted to choose, and I said how they are different and how they are similar, sort of. And then I had a little bit over here. I just put some stuff in there, and then I put the big question here with the 2 models.
How do you feel about your project when it's pretty much done?
I think I should get a good grade.
Okay, so how far are you in your project now? Okay, thank you. And can you repeat what your project is again?
How static electricity works.
Okay. And can you explain to me a bit about your project?
About what it is, or
Like
The display.
Yeah, the display.
there's like different facts here and pictures there.
Okay. Thank you. This has been Genius Day.
Brought to you by Film and Animation Division.